Oh my days. I'm here with
James. What's happening?
What is happening? Here with my friend James. James and I do improv every Tuesday night. Shout out to Charlie Holiday Improv.
Indeed.
Where are we at? What are we doing?
We are at the Regal Theater in Natomas, and we are here to see a pre-screening of Booksmart. I forget the name of it.
I forget the name of it too. I'm surprised you actually. I think it is Booksmart.
Movie day.
It's directed by Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde. Wildegeest. No,
Olivia Wilde.
Wilde, yeah, exactly.
Olivia Wilde.
She's definitely a good actress. Very attractive woman, female. And so, but can she direct a movie? That's the question. We're about to find out. Yeah! Hello.
How are you today?
Doing well, how are you? We're here for the pre-screening.
Go right in this front and I'll direct you.
Okay, thank you. So, weird predicament just happened. What happened?
The movie sound cut out. It reminds me of when I went to see the third Matrix movie. The sound cut out too. My brother just nudges me and goes, "Oh my god, the movie's so bad, even the sound was going to be a part of it." But this movie's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's doing okay so far. It's almost over. Oh, there they go.
What
Oh. I have a feeling this isn't the audio.
This is just odd.
This is getting a little bit goofy. Oh no, wow.
I've never seen an ad during a lovemaking scene.
Neither have I.
No, probably once, but that's usually the internet's fault.
Okay, well, this is
Not for the kids.
yeah, we better stop. So stay tuned. Hopefully they get back to it later.
And now the screen just froze.
Oh no.
That is gonna be the most awkward position. Like that's just gonna be a very awkward face considering what just happened.
Wow. Well, we made it.
Indeed.
And it's still raining. Status
It's a bit
update.
drizzly.
A little bit drizzly. Initial thoughts of the movie.
Entertaining.
All right, entertaining.
Pretty good.
Let's see if we. There we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. All right, we are rolling. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Car vlog number 1, 2019.
Yep.
So, we just got out of the movie Bookworm. Or is it? Booksmart.
Booksmart.
Booksmart. Film is about 2 female women.
2 high school girls who are just ended their high school careers, if you will, are about to go off to college, but they need one epic night to end it all on.
Yes, sounds familiar.
Yeah. I believe that there were 3 boys who did that in a former film. Oh, what was that film?
What was that called? It was like, it wasn't like...
The opposite of good.
It wasn't like very good, it was...
It was super.
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 It was a super...
Super
good?
No, it was not good, but that was the best part about it. So it's super not good.
Super not good. That's super.
We're talking about super bad.
Bad. That's what it is. Super bad. Basically, this movie is a female super bad, which that's giving it kind of a lot of credit, I think.
Yeah, well,
I think giving it a little bit too much credit there.
It differs from Superbad because Superbad was about 3 boys.
Yeah, but primarily though 2.
True.
2 boys.
Mind you, though, this film was just about the 2.
Yeah.
There was sadly, no McLovin.
No McLovin,
I know,
sadly.
we're all missing out.
There was kind of there wasn't really a McLovin type, but there were definitely a lot of quirky characters. It's like, it's like any one of those movies where there's one epic crazy night, hijinks happen. And you go and things
I used
happen.
to see that a lot in the 90s, those those not another teen movies.
Oh yeah, see, I miss those types of movies. I love those types of movies.
Well,
but I think this is good.
That's what these are now, like Superbad, Booksmart. These are those teen movies from back in the 90s, but it's for the generation nowadays.
Yes, the class of 2019.
Yeah.
Which is what they were.
Yeah, they shouted it like, class of 2019 forever. I immediately had a flashback of like, class of 99 forever. I'm like, oh my god, I'm old.
Wow, you're right.
Yeah.
They say that in
They did that
American Pie?
Yeah, they did that in American Pie. They did that in
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
There was also another party movie had to do with a guy giving this girl a letter. Can't remember the name of the movie, but we're not talking about those movies. We're talking about this movie, Booksmart.
Road Trip.
No, not Road Trip.
Okay.
Road Trip was mostly about college students.
College students,
not high
yeah.
schools. Even though it was like Superbad, I like where it differed. Because
Okay.
Superbad was just about what these boys went through and the people they met, and those people were usually kind of generic or stereotypes of something.
Right.
These ones were legit characters.
Actually, you know what? No, sorry. I think this is opposite of that because I feel like there's more characters that I could relate to in Superbad, like real characters, versus, you know, there's a lot of like people that are really out there. Like the one chick that ended up appearing everywhere, Gina.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, Gina. I'm gonna have to say I've met girls like her.
Have
Like,
you?
how the fuck are you here? He's like, yes.
Fair enough.
I actually dated one once, and I'm like, how is she always here?
Like, how did she get here? On a date at a restaurant. How the hell did she get here?
She jumped off a boat. How are you here? How are you dry?
Yeah.
I liked her character.
That was funny. That was a funny line. How are you here? How are you dry?
I like at the end, spoilers, that
Yeah,
she's
sorry,
just playing
spoiler.
classical piano so
Yeah.
beautifully, and I'm like, fuck it, not surprised at this point.
Yeah. Well, this is like, the thing is with this is that things happen in this movie that it goes, I like how over the top it is, but sometimes it goes a bit too much where it's like, okay, this is when happened, but it seems like they were having fun with it,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like they were having fun with it.
Like they weren't taking the entire the concept too seriously.
Right, yeah. They weren't trying to be too real. It's like they had some real characters, but obviously it's like this just would never happen in high school. Like I was joking with you when there's like a scene where everyone's going crazy in the hallway and everyone's throwing water balloons and like confetti's going on. And like, yeah, one guy's skateboarding with a fire hydrant going crazy, and it's like, I'm like, this is just like my high school, you know, just like every day pretty much. Oh wait, that didn't happen. No.
Yeah, I don't think there is a high school where this happened.
If there is, I mean,
I would love to hear
Yeah, I
those
would love to
stories.
hear
I'd
that.
love to know how these kids didn't get arrested.
right? Like, how did that happen? Yeah.
There's like skateboard, fire extinguisher. At like
Read this.
the end of it, at the end of the entire school season.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did the principal basically not come out here? Call the cops, Stevens!
Yeah. You notice in her room, there's the poster. It said "Time's up,"
Yeah.
and it said "My body, my choice" in the poster.
Actually, there were a lot of set dressing that were clear references to, in my opinion, this was foreshadowing to what was going to happen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One of the girls is basically gay,
Yeah.
and,
Not basically, she is gay.
you know,
Yeah, basically though.
basically. Yeah.
But she is gay.
Yeah, and...
Basically.
Oh... I'm never gonna live that down.
Basically.
Basically, yes. New word. But a lot of, like, my body, my choice, and you could easily say that that was foreshadowing to the fact that she was hounding. She was obsessed with Ryan, this one girl, but essentially she had to make the discovery of who she was and make a choice upon that in order for her to find out that she's much more compatible with this person.
Right.
Because at the end, she gets together with the bully, so...
Was he the bully? No, he wasn't the bully.
The girl in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, the girl. Yes. So, yeah, there's like, they have crushes, basically. The crushes don't necessarily like them back, type thing.
It's actually it's like the whole bait and switch. It's like, oh, you're going after her.
Yeah.
And then your friend is going after
him.
this guy, only for you to go to the party, find out that those two are actually with each other.
Right.
Didn't know,
And they
big
end up-
misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I kind of saw that coming because the trope was there. It's like those two didn't interact throughout the entirety of when they were in school.
Right. So there was no real, they were just kind of talking about it. There was no real, like,
Yeah, and the fact
interaction.
that when they were at the party, they were super friendly to the two girls.
Yeah.
So it's like, something's a little off here.
Right. Yeah. It was interesting. I mean, the whole movie was pretty predictable. Like, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was predictable. But like, you go along for the ride. It's not like it's a groundbreaking movie in that regards, because you know what's gonna happen, even when it's like, oh, the bully girl is like bullying on her, and I'm like, they're gonna make out. And I just knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you actually called it. It's like in the very beginning of the movie, it's like, oh, those two are gonna get together at the end. And I'm just like, I'm a little skeptical. I'm just like, she's too much of a bitch, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right. Yeah. But like, lo and behold,
it's like, there she is. And I'm like, son of a, you got it.
Yeah.
Actually, the one thing that was a complete mystery every single time was the parties, like the alternate parties they kept going to.
Oh yeah.
Who could have seen the murder mystery party?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, it's like they go to 2 different parties, just like in Superbad. They go to different.
Almost 3 different parties when you think about the yacht.
Yeah, the yacht was one. Or no, they go 3 different parties total, but 2
Yeah.
different alternate parties, right?
Yes.
Remember in Superbad when they go to that one alternate party, right?
Yeah, I think it's with.
And then they have. Was there 2 different alternate parties in that movie, or there?
It was 2 alternate parties. There
In
was
Superbad.
Yes, it was the party they started at. That they kind of took the beer and put it in the Tide
Yes.
pitchers. Which, how did he clean those out so fast?
Right. Yeah.
They're gonna taste a
Tastes
little.
like beef.
fresh.
Wasn't there a line that was like that? They're like, this tastes like detergent. Didn't they say that or something? I think there was a line like that.
I think it
Anyway.
was a joke, like, no thanks, I'm not interested in detergent.
Yeah, something like that.
But in this, they didn't have one of those where like they go to a party, steal beer, and then just go to another party.
Well,
and steal
no,
some
but still, it was like they go to a yacht party, which looked awesome. And then one of the kids was like, his license plate was fuckboy. Right?
Oh my god, it's like F.
Like he was a funny, like that character was pretty funny. Like there were different characters that I liked, like these other side characters. Actually, I kind of liked more of the side characters more than the actual 2 main characters. Yeah.
Because when you think about it, you look at the main characters and you can kind of already map out the progression of how the movie is going to go for them. But with these side characters, they were almost a complete mystery half the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
what was it? Adam and what's his name? It's like he's singing karaoke. Oh no, Adam! Like,
Yeah.
what happened to you two?
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
He was like, "You are a 10. I need you to dial it
And
back to
yeah. Oh, yeah. When they go to the murder mystery, there was a guy in drag or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's at the top of the stairs.
And he's like, my husband has been murdered or whatever. Like I love that guy. I think that guy's actually.
I wanted to see more of him.
I want to
throughout
see
the whole
way
thing.
more, yeah. Because that guy was like, yeah, they start off with, it's like,
Those 2 actors worked off each other so
well. Yeah.
It's like they didn't just commit to the role; they committed to every aspect of this role.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
do you mind if I put you in this dress? And it's like, only if I get to talk like this.
Right.
It's like,
yeah. Yeah. That guy was really funny. Yeah, I wanted to see more of that character. That was really funny. And like they end up going to these 2 pretty awesome alternate parties. Like the first one, there wasn't really anyone there, but there were gift bags with iPads in them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
like,
I don't know about you. I would have gone to that.
I would have
party.
gone to that
Just
one.
like taking 5 bags
Yeah.
and like, I can delete these later. That's fine.
Right.
Just leave.
Oh yeah, he's like, the photos are like, it's pre-packaged with the photos of all our best memories, right?
Yeah.
Which that's super cool. Like that guy was super. And then she was kind of mean to him. He was like, you don't have to buy people's affection, right? And then he's
Yeah,
like,
I
well,
do. My dad does it, and his father, and
yeah.
I actually kind of liked his character because he's basically a rich kid. He's part of the 1%, and yet he was a complete antithesis of how that personality trope usually goes. Because usually they're entitled or choosing beggars.
Right,
but
or jerks. Yeah.
But for him, he was actually like super polite. He was nice.
Nice.
He
yeah.
actually cared about other people.
Yep. Yeah, he's like throwing this awesome party, but like poor guy, no one's there. You know.
I don't know. Like the minute I would have,
dude, if I would have heard about that party, I would have been there. Like any high school party, yeah, on a yacht.
Party on a yacht, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's like, yes, let's do this. It was kind of funny. It was like I was hoping for there to be a drugged scene. Like there was a scene when she gives him strawberries, right, at the yacht, and then she goes, "Oh, I'm surprised you guys are still too, like, you guys are normal. Like, why?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, oh, the strawberries they gave you were laced with drugs."
She laced him with
she
laced him with LSD. So
or no, he was like, it was like ayahuasca, but like an Asian version of ayahuasca, Asian Oscar or something like that.
Oh my god,
that was pretty funny.
Yeah. And yeah, they go through. They now think they're Barbie dolls, which I loved.
Yeah, that was super funny. Yeah, they turn into a Barbie doll.
In my opinion, I kind of like that because it's a joke on. I think it's a joke on the idea of how like women see those model figures or Barbie dolls, like the proportions are off. You're nothing but a plastic. You're not real, and yet when
she had that body, she was
like, I love this. This ass will not quit. She's so enthralled. Like, no, you are not getting enthralled. I can't help it. It's like they're kind of throwing it back. How one person is saying this isn't real. We need to get ourselves together, and the other one is just like she is just losing herself in the situation.
Yeah. That was cool, and it was like it gets pretty kind of graphic, you know.
Yeah.
Doing, but they do it as a doll, so it isn't as bad.
Yeah, there were a lot of sexual jokes here, but
yeah, there were a lot of them. Yeah.
Unlike in Superbad, where a lot of those sexual jokes were just basically them mocking another person or like, quit being a pussy, like whatever, dick whistle. That's where those jokes were. These were like, give me your hole. What?
Yeah.
And it's like something completely different, but it phrased that way to say, I almost wanted to do an Archer thing, like phrasing, just half the time throughout that entire thing.
I haven't seen Archer, but I'm sure some people can get that reference.
You're gonna get so many unlikes.
Oh man, sorry, Archer fans.
You're missing out.
I don't like Avengers either. But Archer, I could see people actually liking it though. Avengers, I can't. But yeah, anyway, Bookworm. Okay, yeah, Bookworm.
Yeah,
and directed by Olivia Wilde, she's very hot. She's a hot female.
Not gonna argue.
I like how it was like the whole movie was like about female empowerment or whatever.
Yeah.
But it kind of made fun of itself at times because there were guys that were like the one guy when he gets in the car and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I'm listening to this female empowerment tape," and he's like, "I just like to hear the words female empowerment." Like that was pretty funny.
So I can appreciate.
Yeah, so I can appreciate all the women out there. That was pretty funny. It's like making fun of these guys that try so hard to try to tell women that, you know, they could be empowered as well. You know, so it's like. That was funny.
I kind of liked how it said, like, these are strong, independent high school girls. But,
right, high school girls.
But at the same time, it grounds itself in an aspect of reality, saying you're high school girls.
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
Really, look where you are and look where you're coming from. You've come from one failed party to another failed party.
Right. Yeah. It's not saying that they're already, you know, grown and everything.
Yeah, it's like they've still... Actually, I did like the speech at the very end where she says... She actually admits she's just as scared as everyone else and how they all still have a lot to learn.
Yeah, that was cool. I feel like this is the movie that Lady Bird wanted to be. Did you see Lady Bird?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so the friend, you notice how the friend in Lady Bird is the same friend in this movie? Yeah, so it's like... she plays the friend, like the funny friend. So like to me that was a little bit repetitive, seeing her in the literal same exact role that she was.
I didn't know how I felt about that. I thought that could have just been like, well, we have this movie, let's cast this person from this movie. Because
I feel like there was a lot of that.
I
feel like there was a lot of that. Like a lot of the characters that were there were just kind of, oh, okay, they're playing the same character that they always play. Oh yeah, he was just that character in another movie too.
Yeah, they're not going against type in this, so
yeah,
they usually get the same actor who can play the same type of person.
The same type, right. So, but yeah, there were a lot of those people that were like, oh, I've seen that guy in something else, but I can't put my finger on it type thing.
Yeah, and it's so many actors were in this movie that I've seen in so many other films, small productions, and
big production. Well, Jason Sudeikis was in there.
Yes.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah. They take Lyft a lot in the movie.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this is also sponsored by the movie Rideshare on Amazon Prime. So watch it. It's on his. Is it on? It's on your. Have you watched it yet?
No. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Okay. Will you?
Yes.
Okay. Promise.
Right. Promise.
Okay. You guys saw it here first. Yeah. So rating Bookworm. What would you say? Out of, what do you do? What do you do normally, ratings wise? You go out of 10. Do you go out of 4 stars? You go out of 5 stars?
I usually go out of a 5-star rating.
Okay, so we go 5-star scale.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I'm looking at a 3.5 to a 4.
Okay.
It's like nothing that's gonna make me go out and like, you guys gotta watch this movie like a dozen times. Like, no, I definitely recommend this movie to anyone. It's like, you're interested in this type of stuff? Oh, you're gonna like Bookworm. It's actually funny, it's interesting.
Yeah, it has some funny moments. Yeah, it's definitely entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair. What'd you say, 3.5?
3.5.
Okay, 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I would say 3. I would say 3. I think 3 is a solid score for it. It kind of, in some parts, it tries really hard to be funny, where that's kind of where I kind of lose it when movies are trying so hard to be funny, or they're trying really hard to send a message. So that's why I kind of dock it that much.
I didn't really see a message in this one. If there was a message, it was probably just too subtle for me.
Okay. Well, I think it was like the female empowerment type message, right? I would say, because they mentioned that several times in the movie.
Yeah, they do tend to make jokes out of it a lot throughout the movie.
But then they do make fun of it as well, which is funny. So, but yeah, I do like. Okay, ultra spoiler alert. The very ending. I like how when she's dropping her off at the airport, right?
Yeah.
And I was annoyed because I was like, well, why didn't she get out to give her a hug? You know what I mean? Like,
I know, it's like these girls are best friends to the point of being sisters.
yeah, and she's just dropping her off like she's her Uber. You know?
Like, all right, bye.
Bye. Yeah, but then she gets out in front of the car, and then she goes back in. She's like, "You want to get pancakes?"
And it's like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then it cuts. Okay, that was cool. I like something like that. Leaves on a good note. It's kind of open ended.
It's not your traditional, oh, we're gonna hug, fade to credits or anything. It's,
right.
You want to get some pancakes? Let's get some pancakes.
Yeah.
Just
boom.
Smash cut ending. To credits.
Yes. I like how it went to credits too. I didn't want to see them as a scene at the pancakes. Like, we were kind of, this is a good ending, good for it, good spot for it to stop. The parent characters.
Oh yeah, her family. Lisa Kudrow plays the mom.
Yeah, Lisa Kudrow and Will Forte.
I thought that was actually good casting.
Yeah, that was funny. They were funny. It is interesting. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They seemed like super liberal parents.
Yes.
But it's like, I named every dish.
Yeah.
The daddy loves his girl so much, spring rolls. I'm like...
Yeah, right. He's like, I love my girls so much. Those are olives.
I wanted to see so much more of that.
Yeah, I know. That's probably kind of one of my more gripes, because we don't really see her parents that much. Yeah,
it's like you see them once in the beginning, and then you kind of see them later on at the end.
Yeah, like a little bit at the end, but you don't really... Yeah, there's kind of a point that they missed on, is that their parents at the graduation.
That's true.
Because she gets out of jail. Oh yeah, she goes to jail. She gets out, and then like, yeah, her parents were. Yeah, they don't even go with any of the parents, actually.
This is actually one of the biggest problems that I have.
That's a big problem I have with this.
I have several problems with some movies, is because whenever something doesn't necessarily seem realistic, I usually point that out. Like, BS, that can't happen because this is why in real life.
Well, there was kind of a lot of that in this one. Because it was like, it seemed to be like, it's really trying. It's trying not to be realistic. You know, they're trying to
do a bit of hyperbole and have some fun. And I get that. And that's what made it very funny.
I think that is what makes it funny, because it goes so over the top at times where you're just like, okay, well, that would never happen in real life. But, you know, it's funny. Her leaving jail in that car.
Yeah.
And and they're like doing donuts and like speeding and going through red lights right in front of the police station, and it's like, okay, that would just not happen, right? And becomes a stunt driver all of a sudden, like driving, you know, and then on the way to graduation. But it's like, it makes for a cool scene, slow-mo to rap music.
But it's like, you saw no parents at that graduation.
You didn't see any. No, there weren't any.
Did no one care about their kids?
Right, I know. And see, that's the thing. I think that's a big opportunity that they missed, because I feel like graduations are just as big of a day for the parents as it is for the kids. You know, if not bigger, you know? It's like, that's a big moment. And then for them to miss out on that moment, I think that's a missed attempt right there.
I would have loved to have seen her parents just see her, like, kind of crying because they know she's in jail.
Yeah.
And then for her to bust through the fence doing some donuts, and it's like, just shocked, like, what's happening?
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, that would be really funny.
And for like the dad to get up,
or
and
they
start
find out,
super
they find out that she gets, they find out that she gets in jail, but then they find out that they got her out and that she's scot-free with a clean record and everything because they found the serial strangler or something.
That was so weird.
That was weird. That was a weird scene. Where that was like one of those scenes where it really felt forced.
A bit.
Yeah, like they go in the back of the car, the pizza man's car, and then they're like, ask for the address, but then he was like...
like he's giving them tips, like, seriously? So like, why are you doing this? What if I was a complete stranger? Like, what if I was doing this? And he's like starting to spout off all this stuff about hog tying him in a basement somewhere.
Right, yeah.
Like, turning him into a pet, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Right, yeah, it was just like, okay.
And then it turns out he is this guy, so they trade that information for her to get out, and I'm like, what? I thought that just was a funny scene. I didn't expect it to tie in at all.
Yeah, it did seem like something where, I don't know, I guess it was kind of funny for her to come out like that, you know, for her to get out of jail that way.
Yeah.
I think that is, but it was like a throwaway kind of scene. And, well, but they needed to get the address. But I feel like it would have been pretty easy to get the address in this day and age. But it was like a plot device. Like they needed to get that address in order to, you know.
Well, mind you, their social circle of friends was just each other.
Yeah.
And without any external friends, they actually can't. Even in today's modern technology, we still need a large contact list in order to ask one person who has a variety of friends in order to get the information we need.
That's true, yeah.
So even if we get like, okay, I just need this guy's last name and I can look up his house, that's still very difficult to do with the technology we have.
Well, I mean, they could look up the name on Facebook and message them instantly.
Well, remember what they were saying was everyone probably thinks that they were calling for homework stuff because they were only known as the bookworms.
Yeah, true. Is it bookworms or bookworm?
Plural for multiple, bookworm for just singular.
No, I know, but the name of the movie. Is it Bookworm?
Booksmart.
Booksmart. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, Booksmart. Okay. I swear it was Bookworm. No? Booksmart.
No. Booksmart.
Okay, Booksmart. Okay. I feel like they're going for the one-word title just like Superbad. Just saying. Also, Jason Sudeikis is Olivia Wilde, the director's husband.
I did know that.
See? That's an interesting...
Nepotism
in Hollywood. You don't see that in Hollywood, though, do you?
No, it's so rare.
Very rare. Very rare. But it is just how it works. But, You know what? I don't know if this is her feature directorial debut. Olivia
It is
Wilde.
not. She's done several projects before.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yep,
I didn't know
but
that.
this is actually one of the largest projects that she has worked on in quite some time.
Yeah, I don't know how big of an advanced screening this was. Was this pretty, like...
Well, the movie isn't scheduled to come out for several months.
Oh, wow. Wow. So we get... That's
yeah.
cool. That's awesome. Well, you guys heard it here first. Bookworm! See it. I would say stream it. Maybe not go to the theater to see it. It's not necessary for you to go to the theater to see it. But, I mean, you could. It's like a fun, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
3 out of 5 for me. 3.5.
3.5.
3.5. Which also is 3.5 out of 5.
3.5 out of 5, fine.
3.5 out of 5. Oh, you win, you win. All right. Yes, so comment, like, subscribe. James, you want to plug anything?
Check out my YouTube channel, Two Guys Under a Rock.
Okay, there you guys go. 2 guys under a rock. Subscribe to them
Like.
and
Subscribe
like.
to
But
this
like
guy.
to this video, but like me
Yes.
and the video. And subscribe to Movie Day.
Thumbs up.
And subscribe to Hey Ho Studios. And watch Rideshare on Amazon Prime. And you're going to watch it tomorrow because you promised to
Indeed.
me.
Thumbs up. Give us some of these.
Okay, give us
Not
some of these. Some of these.
Some of these.
Some of
yes,
these.
yes.
Some of these. Some of these. All right. Thank you. And good night. Hello, boys and girls, women and children
Whoever's watching this on their computer.
on their computer or on their phone or their tablet.
Wherever.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so we're going to make a couple addendums because we were driving and made a couple good more good points.
That there were a lot of references in this movie that it was clear that what they were going for, because there was the fantasy scene with the girl and Nick, and all they were doing was dancing with lightings. I'm pretty sure it was a reference to La La Land.
Yes, definitely a reference to La La Land.
But when that one kid basically said how he wanted to make planes to revitalize the music era, like the musicals.
Yeah.
I think it's like, you could tell that was like the nail in the coffin. They're gonna get together because she had a fantasy about being in a dancing musical.
Oh,
and
yes.
he was making a mention. And this is probably me, but I'm just gonna make this connection that in the movie, there was a reference to Harry Potter, how she was referencing herself as Slytherin.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
so the friend was no. At first, Nick. Okay, the guy that she had a crush on goes to her. He goes, "Oh, I love Hufflepuffs," and then she goes, "What?" And then he goes, "He's like, you could be a Slytherin, or you're like half Slytherin, half Ravenclaw." Actually, because calling someone a Hufflepuff, it's kind of like calling him fat, a little bit. So she was like, "What?" At first, right? And then she goes, "You're half Slytherin, you're half Ravenclaw." And then she's like, "That's exactly what I would be."
But when she talks to the rich kid again, I can't remember his name.
I forget his name too. F-boy.
F-boy, yeah, we'll call him
Yeah,
F-boy.
F-boy.
When she's sitting and talking to F-boy, he basically has a polo shirt with
The snake.
the snake image around the collar. So I'm thinking like, well, she was referenced as a Slytherin. There's a snake. Maybe that's just
Two
another
snakes.
reference.
Slytherin.
Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm grasping at straws here.
Yeah, definitely intentional. Because they would. Why else would they costume him that way?
And I like the dialogue through this movie because it seems seamless.
Yeah.
A lot of the character portrayals were...
I don't know. Again, a lot of it was very like. It was kind of like, oh, look at us. We're very smart. We're very clever. Everything's a really smart, clever line. That's kind of how I saw it. Not really tongue in cheek, but like. Yeah, everything's supposed to be like really smart and clever. I don't know, but it worked though. It worked for what it was. Yeah, it worked.
Actually, the thing I liked the most about the girls was their relationship was very open. Like the fact that one girl was a lesbian, they didn't have to set that up. They didn't have to. They just like laid it out on the table. It's just like, this is just her. This is just the way it is, and it's so normal.
Yes.
It's barely referenced. It's outside of...
Well, actually, they reference it a lot, that she's a lesbian.
They reference it a lot because one of the major points of the story is to get her with Ryan,
With
the other girl.
yeah.
So all you're not constantly reminding the audience, hey, I'm gay. You're
Right.
you're just referencing what the stakes are, what the agenda here is. The agenda is to get girl with the girl she has a crush on.
Yes.
And throughout the movie, it was kind of funny because the girl she likes, Ryan, is the exact type of girls that I like. Like, I love those nerdy girls, rectangle face, like little squirrely attitudes. Like, ugh. I'm like, immediately I like this character because she has the same taste in women that I do. He's like, strange, this girl is relatable to me somehow.
That is funny. Which she was like a particularly chill character, that Ryan.
I'm not sure if it was clever writing or if they unintentionally went for this, but her type of character was, you didn't know what type of person she was. Is she gay? Is she straight? What?
Is she gay? Is she straight?
But
right.
at the same time, the rest of her personality was almost the same. It's like, is she laid back? Is she a party girl? Is she...
Right.
Like, what is she into? It's like...
But I think that's what... Yeah, I think that's what I think part of her appeal was to the main character. And that she didn't know, you know, and she thought, because she was like a cool laid-back skater girl type, you know. Kind of a bit more masculine, would say. Or maybe tomboyish, you know. But
with the skateboard.
With the skateboard, yeah.
She's riding a skateboard, therefore tomboy.
Tomboy. But like, it worked that she had this crush, and then she was crushed when
she found out that Ryan was with Nick.
Yes, which we see that, you know, we knew this was gonna happen. Like, maybe not with each other, but like, they were definitely going to hook up with other people that like, they weren't going to get their crushes.
They were not going to hook up with the main characters, but they were going to hook up with other people.
With other people, right. But I think that works because that's kind of like true to life where, I don't know, maybe, I don't know about you guys, you get a crush on someone and then they have a crush on someone else, or they end up going with someone else and it's not you. But you wish it was you, but it isn't you. But it could have been you, but it wasn't you. And it wasn't. It was not you.
The suspense is killing me. Who was it?
It wasn't me. That's for damn sure.
Am I the killer?
It you?
I was the killer all along.
It was him. It was James. Oh, and you had one more thing that you said you didn't like about it.
Oh, yeah. One of the major problems about being a critic or critiquing movies, or just reviewing in general, is we see a lot of these types of tropes. We've
seen a lot of these movies, yeah.
We've seen these movies. We watch a lot of movies. We've seen these tropes. We've seen these type of characters. So after a while, they just kind of bleed together. It's like, there's the main character. There's the love interest. Not going to get together. Going to get together with the best friend. There they go.
Right.
Next.
The buddies are going to have a falling out.
Yes.
We know that's going to happen. That it happens in Superbad, you know, and it has to do with them going away from each other. Because they were supposed to go to the same college, and this one's like, oh, you thought, yeah, I'm not going for the semester, I'm going for a full year to Africa or whatever. And it was like, okay, so this happens. Except theirs was very public, and it was kind of a cool moment where they were arguing with each other and the camera's going back and forth, and it was pretty good acting on their part.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the background, you see blurry, more and more phones getting pulled out, which I feel like that would happen. Like, people would start filming.
In this
day and age,
Yeah. But the thing is, I assumed like someone was going to, like one of the girls was going to see it on their phone, realize what kind of a jerk they've been, and want to go apologize. But that never, they never addressed it. Yeah, they never talked about it. It was never brought up.
But it was brought up was the video of her getting arrested.
Yes.
But why did she get arrested and not anyone else?
Well, because she made a distraction for the cops to take her and her alone while everyone else was able to sneak out another end. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was getting a drink at that time. And so the main girl, was she in? So the friend was in Lady Bird, plays pretty much the same character. But what was the main character? Or the other character? What was she? You said she was on Disney Channel?
She did some work with Disney Channel before. She did some minor karaoke, and that's where I immediately remembered her from, because she had done some singing roles for them before.
Oh.
Yeah, so like, yeah, she can sing, she can act, and
she can dance.
She actually can.
Okay, good.
She is like the triple threat.
She's triple threat right there. Because, as soon as she started singing, I was like, okay, she can actually sing. Because she gets put on the spot karaoke-wise. Which, by the way, like every location that we're at was all very nice. Like they were all very nice places.
Like, can we go to a dive place that makes it seem like we shouldn't be here?
Yeah, I kind of wanted them to be in some like really seedy scenario or some going to some like back end bar.
Not one seedy moment.
No, it was all like very nice, like high end.
Other than the pizza driver, but you don't find out about that till after the fact.
Yeah, it's till after.
But everything else is just like, it's the Domino from down the street of my house, or it's
like,
a friend's house. It's like, where do you people live that it's this nice?
Where do you guys live? Yeah, it was set in LA, but it was like, I don't know anyone. Well, yeah, I mean, especially, I don't know. It's like not that many people. Maybe the people that are having the parties are the ones that have the nice places.
There's a place spitting distance from here. You can't go there at night.
Yeah, right.
It's like, no.
Wait, you mean from here?
Maybe.
Anyway, well, I think we covered it enough. Check out Bookworm.
Booksmart.
Booksmart. Definitely check it out on streaming if you want to. It's rated R, so just know that. There's some.
That was actually a decent touch.
Racy.
Well, the fact that it was rated R for language and not for anything else.
Yeah, there wasn't really any nudity.
Yeah, there was actually.
It was literally strictly rated R for language.
Yeah, if you took out the language, this movie would have been PG-13.
I know. They should have. See, that's the thing is like, I don't know. I'm 50-50 with that because I feel like they could have made it PG-13, but like
I kind of like the fact
if Superbad was rated PG-13, it wouldn't be Superbad. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be.
I like the fact that this movie went rated R because they could add a lot more jokes to it. Because a PG-13 can only get away with so much.
That's true. That's true. So
and PG-13s do not always do well.
I'd like to hear what the high schoolers think of this movie. The people that are there now. Kids, what do you guys think? If you're in high school, let us know. Is it accurate? Is it not accurate? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I think we're about to run out of space. Thank you guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Check out James. Check out Two Guys Under a Rock.
Under a rock.
That's what I said. Two Guys Under a Rock.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying too.
That's what we're saying. Okay. See you tomorrow. Comment, like, subscribe. To Movie Day.
Movie Day. Subscribe to our channel for the greatest movie reviews on planet Earth. Click the notification button too so you get notified. Hit that like button. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Movie Day, Movie Day, Movie Day, Movie Day, Movie Day, Movie Day.